Hi, thank you for joining me today. Just stepped on a pickle. I'm getting ready to go out for a bike ride with a friend of mine. We're going to go on a paved path because she doesn't want to ride in the mud and she doesn't want to ride in the street. So we're limited to where we can go. And put you on a selfie stick. My battery's low. So I wanted to share with you what I'm doing. Basically, I am going to go out for a ride, and she's a nice lady. She's a somewhat okay cyclist. Of course, I haven't met anybody that was my age. I'm 57, going to be 58. Haven't met anybody that has the endurance and the capabilities to ride and exercise the way I do for my age group. So I don't know, I'm in a class by my own self. So I have to, so to speak, down low it because she is not capable of riding that far. So we'll do about 10 miles. So I have to do the fuel. I haven't ate anything yet. It's just about 11:20, and I have had some coffee this morning. And so what I'm going to be doing is eating 2 boiled eggs, some pickles, and a little bit of carbs for the ride, right? Because some people are high carb, some people are high fat, but I'm sort of in between. So I try to keep my carbs at about 50, somewhere around there. Of course, every day is different. And I don't define myself in any which way. Because I was a former fat girl. I wasn't always a fat girl. So I struggled to stay out of it, right? I struggled to stay out of it because I got a hormonal shitstorm. Yeah, I've been doing this shit since I was 35 years old. Been to every fucking doctor. They all say the same thing. Well, what are you eating? You're not exercising enough. You're eating the wrong things. Well, fuck you, big fatty, who sits behind the desk. I can guarantee you, you're a couple years younger than me, and you cannot beat what I do in the last since 2012. So fuck you and have a good day. I'm in rare form today. So, I really get pissed off because this is not of what I eat, how much have I exercised. It's a hormonal balance. I live with a man for the last 14 years. He don't have any fatties in his family. You know, they're all lean, they're all tall, and they eat like pigs. They don't even know the first thing to do about healthy eating. So, the pickles that I'm eating, I love these pickles from Aldi. They're fresh pickles. Not quite a cucumber, kosher style. So they're 4 calories, 1 gram of carbs, 21 grams of sodium. So that'll carry me through my ride. Now I'm eating a couple hard-boiled eggs. Organic. So this is my outfit for my bike ride here. Yeah. So you have to do your stretching, you know, for your hip flexors, because when you get over 50, they get really tight. So yeah. So I did some squats this morning. Open them up. The psoas muscle. I'll give you a little booty shot there. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. I'll give you a little pose here. Yeah. So, have my camel toe. Been live for 6 minutes. Nobody's here. Nobody has any questions. So, today's a nice day. 10 miles on a bike. 6 miles of walking. Might get out in the garden. I already cleaned my car. Yeah, so that's a story. This Greek yogurt is 100 calories. I only have about a couple tablespoons in there. I already ate half the other night, last night, as a snack. So what I'll do is, I'm going to put this, this is a probiotic. It's backwards. It has 4.4 billion plus a probiotic booster. And you put it in the yogurt and you let it sit for and incubate for about 10 minutes. It's supposed to become real powerful. Probiotic, good for your gut. Populate your gut for any good bacteria that you're lacking. What I've learned through the last couple years is you don't want to kill the bad bacteria. You want to just let it die off naturally, because if you try to do it, go after it and do like some cleanses or whatever, it comes back with very virulent, what do you call that? Herxheimer's reaction. And then you'll wish you were dead, because you'll get so sick. And then that's their idea, because they want you to eat the bad food, the processed foods. That's what they live off of. The bad bacteria. McDonald's, fast food, carbohydrates, sugars, yeast populate your gut, candida, and they crowd out the good bacteria. So then all you're left is with the bad bacteria, and then you wind up with allergies and autoimmune diseases and all this kind of shit. It's by design, you know, because what do you think? They want all these healthy people because else the healthcare wouldn't make any money. The hospitals would be vacant. These doctors that charge arm and a leg, which they don't really have the answer to anyway, because if you really looked at their own problems, they're probably no better than you. They don't have all the secrets. But they sure charge you a lot of money, you know. Like back in the day, you had shaman and witch doctors and, you know, all that kind of stuff, you know. But through the course of evolution and the way people evolve, now you have these doctors who claim to have all the answers, but they really don't. Because why are so many rich people dying? I just saw the documentation of, they showed reels on TV, that beautiful Whitney Houston, so talented, a beautiful African American woman, raised up in the church, beautiful smile, so much talent, Whitney Houston, and her voice. She had a voice like an angel. Look what happened to her. I've named so many people. So many people have so much money, fame, fortune. Well, what happens? They wind up in a gutter full of drugs. But, I mean, if you think about it, we have issues with food. So, I'm always trying to conquer my food demon. You know, keep that on the down low. But I try to keep it in an even keel. Try to eat things that will fuel my body, like right now, pickle, yogurt, egg. I'm craving these things right now. So this will last me. I have a half of an orange I'm going to have on my bike ride. But this will last me till my dinner time around 5 o'clock. Now one of these days, if I get new insurance come January, if it all goes as planned, I'm supposed to get my husband's insurance back, hopefully, and then I maybe take a plane down to Mexico and do a revision or a conversion into a VSG. Take this freaking Lapband out because it's not functioning metabolically, that is, and do the VSG so I can get back down to my 130 pounds. That I want to be at. You know, because I'm a little shorty. I'm only 5'2.5". If I was 6 feet tall, my weight would be perfect. I'd look like a model. I wouldn't have a Kardashian ass, well, actually I think they deflated their butts. Well, I think they won't say exactly what they did, but Khloe definitely doesn't. She's not as big as she was, and Kim certainly is not as big as she was. So, either they had liposuction and they went to another country and had weight loss surgery, and then had more plastic surgery, because a lot of those stars, they don't do much sweating or exercising or stuff. They do a little bit, but mostly it's cosmetic surgery because they got the money. I mean, heck, if I had $50,000, I get a titty lift, you know, Did these titties lift up? Because I'm almost 60 years old. I get some suck and some, you know, fat sucked out in all the right places. So a little under here, because I could use a little, you know, even though I do have some muscle here. See that muscle? But, you know, as your body ages, as you age as a person, an individual, because you're not always going to look beautiful. You know, after 50, yeah, right. I watched my body changed. When I was 20, when I was 30. So, anyway, that's a story. So I thought I'd come in and say hi. And I'm going to go out on my bike for a ride. So I'd meet her at 12 o'clock noon. So see ya.